go back. He wants to go back. I want to go back to the farm, far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. down on the farm.
I'm Scott Boehm. They call me the Old Farmer. This is the first project I'm doing on the Windsor workbench from Harbor Freight. I'm building a bench hook, but it's not a typical bench hook like you normally would build. This is a little bit different. I can use this bench hook for push saws and pull saws both. So whether I want to use an American saw or if I want to use a Japanese saw, this will handle both of them. And I'm making it out of scraps, nothing fancy, just scrap wood. It's all pine. For the hook part, I'm using a piece of 2x4, and I'm cutting it back so that the rounded parts are no longer on the hunk of wood. And I've made it the hunk of wood wide enough to fit the piece of wood that I'm going to use for the base. And then I just cut it in half. Draw a line down the center of it so that I can do my screws equal distances apart. It's just a little easier for me to do straight lines if I have drawn lines on it. And it's not critical, it's just a jig to help sawing small pieces. I'm working on figuring out just how to clamp things to the workbench. And now I'm drilling holes. Now I thought I had the right size drill bit. This one's just a smidgen too big, so I put the screw in and saw that it was, but it's okay. There's 3 screws there. And I put a little bit smaller drill bit in the drill. But I kept running across a problem, and I'll show it to you a little bit later on at the end of the video, exactly what the problem was with drilling the holes. But 3 screws in for the part that hangs over the edge, and now for the piece that is going to hold the wood so that I can do 90-degree cuts. I'm doing the other side, and that gets 3 screws too. And now we have it basically put together. I want to go through, sink them down just a little bit below top level of the wood. Since it's pine, I can just squeeze a little bit. Now I didn't know that I picked the dullest saw in the whole shop. I don't know, I got maybe 20 saws of different kinds. And that thing, if you look at the sawdust, it's only a little bit sharper than a butter knife. So I did go through and cut it through. Now this is the way most people try to use a bench hook with a Japanese saw, and it's pulling away from the bench. It's not working quite the way that we would want it to, even though it cuts square. So what I did, this is the advantage of a little bit smaller workbench. I flipped it around and hung it on the back side of the workbench, and now the pull saw is working the way it should with this jig. It's keeping it steady. Now here's the thing that I wanted to show you about the drill bits. I bought, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, the 119 bit set of Harbor Freight drill bits, and what I want to do is as I wear them out, I'll replace them with better quality. But that little yellow drill bit doesn't even belong in that slot, let alone the set. And this is what the problem was. I didn't know the bit was bent. But it actually helped me a little bit by making the top hole that I drilled a little bit wider for the screw, so it didn't grab, the screw didn't grab the wood. It tightened it right down. I just wanted to show you how to do a pull and a push saw bench hook. You might want to consider it for your bench. Well, this is the old farmer, Scott Bain, saying, be well.
Thank you for watching.
Down on the farm.